Obviously, the beaches, the mountain range, the abundance of like natural resources that Thailand have to offer. Beautiful, yummy food. You can list, and the list go on and on and on and on.
So wonderful street food. There's so many like different varieties of food in Thailand from north to south. Also beaches.
Temples and floating markets.
When people come to Thailand, they eat one dish. Like when they want to have some time, they have some time. But there is much more than that. When we eat Thai and understand Thai food properly, you don't eat one single dish. If you have some time, you definitely have to have like the grilled chicken, the sticky rice, the lap, or other like the gang om. And then you balance the whole meal together.
I think something else that I'd like to discuss about Thailand that people take for granted is the people. I think we're often known as the land of smiles, but I work. My main work is in society. So I'm a social entrepreneur. I work with social impact. During COVID, what I've seen is people tend to talk about the happiness, sabai of Thai people, which is actually also one of the positives I've seen during COVID, because it's been such a stressful time. Things are pretty bad. You know, people are getting COVID. We're out of work, but they always say that, you know what, it's going to get better. And that's something that I think is very unique to Thai culture, that resilience. It's not the sabai like chill, like whatever. It's like, hey, you know, we'll get through this together.
I have a lot of artist friends. So when I visit their productions or their rehearsals, I get to know other artists as well. Last weekend I was at the BICC for the Bangkok Theatre Festival, and I watched like 3-4 shows for the weekend. You see independent, like smaller, independent artists. So when you watch it and then you get to talk to the people, the audience afterwards, I think these are what stimulates my mind, and this is what I like about Thailand.
When you know all about the biodiversities of food in Thailand, come from different regions, sub-regions, the north, the south, the eastern, you will enjoy learning about new herbs, new plants, new greens that you never heard of. I truly believe that when we travel with knowledge, better understandings of different dimensionals of the cultures, of the traditions, we will travel with a lot more open-minded, lighter hearts, and kinder souls.
I think culturally wise, you start to understand that being in Thailand, that Buddha, the mentality of sati and mindfulness that I see with my work is it really is. It's not anything about like mysticism or spirituality or anything beyond that, but it's a very basic idea of cause and effect.
I think if people get to know another person better and really get to know them and understand them deeply, there is this exchange of information and communication that happens. And I think that's really vital because it's alive. And then you benefit from that because then you go and create something else from that information or from that knowledge. There are these hidden corners that if you get to know them and if you get to really submerge yourself into the people, then they're really unique.
We wanted to have a platform that connected people together because we have writers from different sectors of society. They're more passionate about their stories, and the stories that come out are more authentic and they reflect more the way Thai people think.
The icons that we are highlighting at the website are really, really special. I think they are absolutely my favorite part of Thailand Now. Each and every single Thailand Now icon has a story to tell, and they really embody Thai values, Thai culture, current and past, and how they apply Thai culture and Thai values to what they do. There's a lot of English language content online, in print, but it's geared towards the specific market of tourists. We wanted really to put something out there that was more authentic, and it's something that people crave.
And a lot of Thai people are not getting their stories told, and a lot of the content in Thai is not being represented in English enough. And I think that's what Thailand Now can do in order to add to the media landscape.
I'm very excited about Thailand Now for the future. There's a lot going on. We have the country reopening. We have our APEC chairmanship. There are many, many interesting topics, I think, that we can get into in the near future.
Perhaps even expand on our content, not only articles, but perhaps maybe in the future even animations, more videos, something more fun, more exciting, and whatever entices our audience. We have more writers who are interested to join. I think the future for Thailand is going to be pretty exciting.